understand that feeling as well, but that's why good mindset, practicing the healthy mindset is a thing. You have to understand how your mental health really does matter. This is just what I'm going to say. A successful channel is not going to be successful without the people around it. Hence, you guys. So it's the same thing. There's always people in the back, and I'm not shying away on crediting people where credit is owed. And for the most part of the success for me, for me, my achievement that for me and not for other people's meaning of achievement on YouTube, because I can tell you how much I get shit. But for me, there's a lot of achievement that I had on YouTube, even though a lot of people would tell I'm still under 3,000. I think for me, it's achievement because I know it's real. It's something that is not just superficial. I wanted something real that I can see, that I can feel. And for a lot of people, they would always say, depending on your subscribers, usually 10% of your subscribers are the only people that actually watch you. So if you are in that range, then you're good, because you can see a lot of people, and I don't even want to say it like this because it sounds like I'm bitter, but you can see a lot of people with hundreds, millions of subscribers, but their views is not correlating with their subscribers. And for me, that's superficial, and I don't know, I just have this thing because I know at some point in my life, I got into that kind of world where I only see things in a superficial way. I don't go deep. I don't look for more. I don't look for something fulfilling. I just see it because I want to fit in. I'm so thankful I have that attitude and mentality of I can do more. I can do better than that. Dreaming, ambition is not bad. Dream high, Dream big. Dream big, aim high. But at the end of the day, you have to put the action. I know there's a lot more things to do for me, but so far at this rate, I can do this for a long run in this rate. I have more work to do if I really want to get somewhere in this platforms. I want this to grow. I'm not going to be hypocritical in here that I don't see myself growing a lot. I want to be in there. I want to offer more, but meaning more, not just time, but financial. If I spend too much time on doing things on YouTube, that means I'm taking away the time that I have to do my own career. I hope you understand the balance I'm doing between the things that I love to do. Well, actually, they're both. I cannot leave my personal trainer. I'll never see myself quitting on that. It's something that is just too fulfilling. Like having salary, money is a bonus. When I'm in the gym, I don't feel I'm working. It's kind of like socializing and doing something that I love. Sometimes on YouTube, it's more of like research. I have to research things that I have to show you guys. It's a lot of time, and things that I want to do is like create a good quality, like not blurry, not like my voice. You couldn't even hear my voice. Like these things are things that I'm trying to grow and create to a better quality that all of you gonna appreciate. And you can see that I'm putting something, because when people see that you're putting effort into something and they feel it, I know people will notice. So yeah, without views and likes, anyone's channel would be nothing. And we make your channel. Well, don't get me wrong, guys. I still make my channel. Just trying to get your attention. You might be sleeping because I'm too serious. I think you are interesting to listen to. You think? I agree, Brett. She's interesting. Like, define interesting, T9. Like a clown? Like, like, which type of interesting is that, T9? I don't want to teach young people to work hard to get their dreams. Oh, okay. And young people need to be taught hard work by their parents. Don't don't get me started again. That I can't agree. New generation needs something very different from what their parents gone through. Ayun. And Chosen One says, some grown ass lady was on my IG story laughing at me, calling me ugly when I expressed how I felt. That's why I hate people. I give up on humanity. Think that was okay to kick me when I'm down. That made me feel worse. Okay, let's talk about this too. When you put yourself in public, hence social media, that's why you should private your social media if you don't want other people to talk. Just be friends. Because at least somehow, I hope if your friend or your family one call you out, you're gonna accept it. But if it's a stranger, that's another thing. But when you put yourself out there, understand that everything in life is a gamble. That's how I see it. And you can disagree with me. It's fine. You don't have to insist your belief in me. This is just what I think. And I'm just trying to kind of like share my idea of it. You can disagree with it. It's fine. But for me, every little thing you do in your life is a gamble. When you put yourself out there, you're already vulnerable because people will see you. And whether you're the most beautiful, most handsome, most nice, and the full package, people will hate you just because. And you don't have to think about them. Because if they hate you, no matter how many years and how many explanations you say, they would hate on you. And it's a lost cause. It's energy that you shouldn't give. I'm not saying that whatever you're feeling is invalid, because I always say every feeling is valid at some point. You have to own that feeling. If this girl is saying that this is how I attack people like this that I don't like, because there's always two sides of the story, right? This girl is probably bullied as well. This girl is probably like ugly, and he wants to share that pain. You don't know where other people are coming from. So for you to bear their baggage where you already have your baggage of your own, why spend that energy in your mind to be feeling down because somebody tells you you're ugly? So what? It's like that for me. I know it's tough love, but I'm coming from a good place, right? I hope you all guys feel that. I'm always going to root for you guys, especially if you're open for change. I'm always going to root for you. I might say things that are bad. I might say things that are harsh. It might be offensive for you. It might trigger you. But that's also a thing that you choose to be here as well. And the same thing with me. I choose to say this. It's a gamble for me as well that you may not like me anymore because I say these things. But this is what I see as a person that actually care for my viewers' betterment or well-being. I want to say things of how I see things that I feel like will benefit you if you change your mindset a little bit. Because people will hate, You don't have to do anything like me. I'll probably be just here sitting down doing what I love, and someone would pop in my screen, kind of like click on it and says like, this is not what I expected, and hate on me and say things that are bad. Should I kind of like after my stream, like over and over and over, like be very, very angry?
Because they told me I'm like that. They told me I look like a slut. They told me I look like an anime. They told me
Jesus! There's so much things happening in my life right now that I have time for that. Plus, those people that hate on you, well, they're good because they view you. My whole life I thought I was ugly. Don't get me wrong, I have so much confidence, but if you really understand who I am, I'm not good at accepting compliments. Like some people would see it as fake humble, but that's just what I feel. Like sometimes I'm awkward about it. That's why this year I'm gonna own it. If someone compliments me, I'm gonna own it and I'm gonna be thankful for it. Don't let other people put you down. This is the thing. The only person that will kick you down is you. Don't let anybody had that weapon or had that advantage, or how do you, there's a word for it. Don't give them that power to affect you like that. This is why I said people can criticize me the hell they want, but they don't know what's in my head. I'm already putting pressure on myself more than you probably put pressuring on me. Stuff like, not you, I'm in general. Yes, guys? Whoever that girl is, maybe she's ugly back in the day. She has her own baggages and it just happened. She thinks you're down, you're vulnerable. There are predators like that. There are like people who actually feed on other people's vulnerability. And that's why I'm a bully like that sometimes, because I don't like those people. I stand up for those people when people couldn't stand up for themselves. Ganon. This is the thing. I'm just lucky that I have people that call me out when I get super paranoid, because like normally I'm a paranoid person, deep down, my core is a paranoid person. That's why I'm aggressive. That's why I ask questions so direct, because I want to know. I don't want to think. I'm already thinking too much. I'm already paranoid. I already know that. So if you really care for me, you'll understand that I'm saying this thing and it's coming from a good place, because I don't understand and I want to understand. So in that sense, I'm lucky I have this type of people, and that's kind of like what I'm offering you guys, to be that to you in return, because I have those around me. So hopefully, let's just stop thinking about her, Ayan. And, she's probably miserable. That's a good way of thinking. She might not be miserable, but it's going to be benefiting you. So think like that, so you will pity her rather than be angry at her. Change it. That's very deep. And thanks for the laugh, though. No lie, that shit hurt me, though. I'm a human being. Was that cool? It wasn't, but whatever. There's a different feeling of like, when you're a kid and you did something good, do not steal. Or like if you see a wallet and then you give it back to the person, that feeling of like, I did good. I'm a good person. That's a different feeling. And I felt that today. I did good. Hindi ako na-triggered, hindi ako lumaban. I'm just patient. And kind of like leveled up, like felt I'm better than him, kind of thing. I'm smart at for that. She exposed herself. Least I have you to vent to. Oh, that's good. That's good. Because the thing is like her doing that and then people seeing it is like sometimes you don't really have to say anything, because when people see it, like you're already down. If you know how to read people, you can be silent, and real people that is actually follow you on that social media would actually understand what human garbage is. Or that's too harsh of a word, but I don't know her. But I'm saying in that story, people in your bubble or people that follow you on social media will see it and they will know what kind of person she is. So even though you didn't say anything, especially if she's a girl and you're a guy, usually there's always like, it takes a lot, at least for me, in my eye. When a guy doesn't engage with a girl like that, it takes a while. But I also am favor with guys calling out women when they're pieces of shit too. So it just depends on the situation. But good job, chosen one. And yes, definitely don't care about people telling you you're ugly, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I always believe that. That made me get through my elementary days. I just need a long break from everything. Do that. Guys, you owe yourselves a break when you do a lot of work. When you did something good and you're kind of like working for something and you felt tired, you owe yourselves a favor to have a vacation. D9 says, this live stream has been so important for me to listen to. Oh, this one, like this. Am I not reading something behind? see what I'm saying, guys? It's like a example, but sometimes it's just hard. Like I have hard time, and I think it's because of my own baggage as a child of wanting to fit in and always kind of like I felt I wasn't pretty enough, I wasn't good enough, stuff like that. I have those space, guys. Everyone has those space, so don't feel like you're the only one, guys. Feeling a lot of the same things you've been taking about. And mystery loves company, yes. And this is one of the things as well. Sometimes we say things like, I want to be like this. I want to be like that. But the actions, the people that you surround yourselves with are very, very obvious that it's not going there. For example, let's make this clear because I feel like I did kind of like did something wrong with my explanation there.
For example,
You want to be famous on YouTube, but in a way you want respect from your viewers. You want that people respect what you do. But then you do pranking that is very, very dangerous. Pranking in the expense of exploiting somebody else. And you're expecting respect from people when you're exploiting people for views and subscribers. So understand that sometimes our mind, our brain would tell you one thing that you want, but that's not what you need to go with where you wanted to be in life. So you have to be aware of what you need and not what you want, because life is unfair. Not everything you want will be there, and not everything, even though you work hard for it, it doesn't mean that you're gonna get that price because you want it. Yeah, and there's a lot of that in the world. And if you can understand how to balance that and how to see that in a very clear view, then life will be way better. I swear to you guys. If you don't believe it, then don't do it. It's your life. I'm just telling you that's kind of like what helped me go through with life being like this, happy and stuff. I'm sorry if I'm really, really slow reading all of your comments, interaction, but guys, I do a lot of uploads, like videos that are from this stream. And if you're watching it, you'll probably see that you're typing your opinions. It's not being wasted, especially if there's really something like a wisdom or knowledge in it. You're gonna see it on those upload that I still put out for people who doesn't watch stream. They only watch highlighted, and for other people as well. Daniel Carhunin, mega love shout out Daniel.
Try to pick up. So again, is that contact point that's going to be the grip? Nice. Yeah, clamp that thing down. Clamp it down. That's it. Good job, my boy. Good job.